When I first saw the RotoShovel, I honestly didn't know what to think. It's basically a shovel and an auger combined into one tool, which sounded interesting, but I'm not exactly out here planting flowers every weekend. So instead of pretending I'm some gardening expert, I immediately thought of my neighbor Kelly. Kelly's one of those people whose yard always looks perfect. She's won Garden of the Month in our neighborhood multiple times, and she spends a lot of time out here working in her flower beds. So I handed her the RotoShovel for a few days and told her to put it through a real test, and she loved it. I spent some time with it too, and while there are definitely a few things worth pointing out, there were also a couple features that genuinely surprised me. So we figured we'd show you exactly how it worked in a real garden and let you decide for yourself.
Okay, so you had a chance to play with it for a couple of days. I saw it at the show, and I want to see it actually in a garden. Tell me a little bit about it.
So this is actually, it's a combination shovel and auger. The system that I was using before, I would have a separate drill that I would get. I would attach the auger that I bought separately, and then I would auger, which basically breaks up the soil. Then I'd have to scoop, get a shovel and scoop the dirt out, and then plant my plant. With this, it's all in one.
Have you had to use the other battery yet?
No, haven't.
Okay.
And I've used it for 2 days, and
Really?
I haven't had to get the other battery out.
Okay.
When I was playing with this the last couple days, I have a lot of roots in my gardens because, as you can see, I have a lot of plants already existing. So I would start going and it would get stuck on a root, and then you can just go backwards and unstick it.
Okay, gotcha. Let's take a look. Oh my goodness, so it just digs in there. Okay. So I noticed you didn't even bring your shovel and your spade with you here.
I didn't, because I don't need it with this tool.
You like it, don't you?
I do like it. Just gonna kind of mix up my roots. That's planted. This is a little bit bigger plant, has bigger base than the ones I just did. I'm gonna put this one right here. Again, I put a lot of mulch in my gardens. It's on forward, it's on the low.
Okay. Let's take a look.
Okay. It'll give me more controlled dig. You can see how fast it goes down.
And it brings all it back up with you in a controlled way.
Spread out my roots.
All right, so be honest with me. I'm kind of making you do it on low speed because I don't want you to have an injury, but you use it on high speed, don't you?
I do. Here, I'll show you over here.
All right, show me one time. Don't hurt yourself. Let's see it in action. All right, so you like how it sprays all over the place.
Oh yeah, I like it. Gives me a nice big open hole.
All right, I don't want to take away all your fun. So y'all don't know Kelly like I know Kelly, but she is an instant gratification kind of a person. If she wants it, she wants it. She makes no apologies. And once she has her sights on something, she's going after it. She's a madman with this tool. Look at her, she's out of control.
Just showing you how fast it can work.
All right, so Kelly's gonna demonstrate something for me. We found a little dead spot in her grass. So this is, because it's got the roots and everything, this is gonna be a harder patch. This is not the garden, but Kelly, I wanna see if you can break the tool.
Okay, this is on low speed.
So it's just cutting through all that. It is fine.
Going down in, and you can see all of the
That's really compacted
debris.
Clay and stuff like that, right?
I'm gonna do it on high speed.
All right, now be careful. Go ahead. See, it jumps a little bit, doesn't it? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, because I'm not.
It's not a really good cutter, if you will.
It's not like a tiller.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
Yeah, I would probably use this in an existing garden or in a garden bed.
Right. So if you get a garden or ground with a lot of rocks in it, it probably get jammed up in there. So let's not call this the heavy duty RotoShovel. Maybe they have a version of that, but this is not it. This is for everyday general gardening use. But still, it did the job. It doesn't cut through some of those roots.
Some of the deep roots, right.
Okay.
Right.
But it didn't stop working. It just met resistance, that's all.
Right.
Tell me a little bit about the Garden of the Month Club. In my mind, the Garden of the Month Club is like my wife's book club. It's just another excuse for the women to get together and drink wine. Is that really what it is?
Well, no, we do drink wine, but we all are gardeners. In fact, some of our ladies are actual master gardeners where they've gone through one of the LSU Master Gardener courses. We actually meet every month. We have guest speakers. We do plant exchange. We talk about care of plants. We talk about if somebody has a plant that has a disease, we talk about how to fix it. And part of all that, we have appetizers and wine.
So it's sort of social. Demented and sad, but social.
All right, so I'm going to try it with the way that I would typically do it. I've even brought augers like this to the beach, so if I want to dig in the sand because I'm lazy, but I'm effective, I'm not lazy. But if I want to plant an umbrella in the sand, I would just bring the auger and my drill because I like bringing power tools to the beach. But this is typically what I would have already in my garage to do something like this. And I would just simply go right in. Okay, no big deal. There's a hole there. Got some of the mud that came out on here, but let me put another one right next to this. All right, well, first of all, that's a lot more controlled. And speed-wise, it actually is, even at a lower speed and more control speed, it dug more efficiently. So when I started with the drill, it bounced around a lot. I think the fact that you have this longer point, it gets you kind of in that spot to where it's not digging around. And then once the spade goes in, it kind of stabilizes it and holds you in place. But yeah, I mean, comparable results. This is a cleaner hole. The first one I did still has mud that I'd have to go get the shovel or my hand and just dig out the rest. Look, all the mud's still in here. That's not including the stuff that I already knocked out there. So ultimately, I think it's a really cool product. Just some of the features to remember is you got this forward motion. You got the backwards motion in case you run into something, like something gets jammed up in there or you get into some roots and it gets between here. You can just reverse it right out of there. Now you also have the high speed. So if you want to get fancy with it and you get very comfortable with it, then you can go in a very high speed. The whole unit itself is about 2 feet long. The auger is a 7-inch by 3-inch, and it weighs about 5 pounds. This is your left and right, forward and backwards switch right here. And then this is your low and your high. So you have this guard. Personally, I would like to see a larger guard here. That way your hand can really have something to push up against. But this is only, like I said, it looks like only about a 1/2 inch of space. And then let me show you this real quick. So you just, a little quick connect. Just pop it out. Any auger that you're going to be dealing with, you don't want you to get your fingers all caught up in here. So be safe with it, obviously. One cool safety feature is that this has an automatic shut off. So if you happen to hit a root or a rock, it's not going to kick back on you. It should shut off. I think the real cool thing about this though, is as you're digging in there, it's pulling the dirt out and pushing it out forward. What we saw with the other auger was you having to drill and loosen the hole and then just dig out with a shovel or your hand all the loose dirt. Now the other thing too is using the auger with a drill bit, you're holding a drill bit usually with one hand. And of course you could put the other hand here, but that's not really a whole lot of control. When you have this, you have the full strength of being able to control the tool a little bit more, in my opinion. Now, some of the comments that we saw from the initial video that we put out, a lot of people were like, oh, I wish they would have made the handle longer so you don't have to bend over as much. I don't see a situation where you're gardening and you're planting new plants and you're not bending over. So what I would recommend is you get some kind of a kneeling pan like we saw my neighbor use. That's kind of her little tool. So she has something comfortable that she can kneel on. It has little sides that helps her get up. But other than that, she puts all her tools around it, has access to everything. And I think she's a big fan. Knowing her as long as I've known her, she would have told me if she didn't think it was a clever idea. I wouldn't use this product if you were looking to dig a ditch or if you were really into some hard clay or if you needed to break ground on the grass. As you saw in the video, if you already have an established garden, it just glides right through. That's my overall review, and yeah, we'll go ahead and give it a Bilt Bayou certified stamp of approval there. So even if you're not into gardening and there's somebody you care about, like a mother or a grandmother that is into gardening, this really makes for a pretty good Mother's Day gift or birthday or Christmas present at this price point. I think this is something that they probably wouldn't go out there and buy on their own or probably doesn't even know it exists. You can buy this directly through Amazon, but we're gonna actually leave a coupon code in the comments and you can go directly to the RotoShovel website and we'll have the link there. And if you can use the Bilt Bayou coupon code, you might be able to get it a little bit lot cheaper than you would on Amazon. So you have a couple of options of how you might want to go about buying it.
If you enjoy seeing practical tools and products that make everyday projects a little easier, subscribe to Built Bayou for more reviews like this.